Good afternoon, everyone. All right, if everybody can just gather around, maybe I'm going to start over. So if everybody can kind of gather around so we can get started, we're going to try to beat Mother Nature here. And I know nobody want to get wet, so we're going to try to move along with the program. All right, we're going to try this again. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
All right, we're so excited to be here at Briscoe Basketball Park. I believe it was a little over a year ago, maybe less than a year ago, me and the mayor and Mr. Washington was doing a community walk, and on that particular day, we came to this basketball facility, and we saw the conditions of this existing court, and this was a commitment of Mayor Scott to continue to find ways that we improve our facilities. And I think when we look and cut this ribbon today, I think everybody will agree that we've done an amazing job with this. So I'm so excited to be here at Briscoe Park so that we can do this celebration, so our young people will have a space that they can play and run and enjoy themselves. So we're going to speed along quickly with this program. We're going to start, as always, with the mayor of our city, the leader of our city, Mayor Brandon Scott.
Thank you, Mr. Director. I'm really excited to be here. I'm always excited to be at a Rec and Parks groundbreaking, but this, of course, because it is in Chum, makes it even more special to me because everyone knows my deep connection and history to this particular neighborhood. I want to thank Director Moore and the team at Rec and Parks for actually being able to get this done in that short period of time. This is one of how many basketball courts have we done? Of eight this year, right? Yep. Eight new basketball courts this year and 26, Reggie?
26 playgrounds.
26 playgrounds across the city of Baltimore. Again, showcasing this new investment into recreation and parks, much like we have not seen in decades. Throughout our rec rollout program, we're focusing on building, renovating, and refreshing our recreational spaces across the city that had not been touched in decades. This one had not been touched since before I was born. It had looked the same. I know, Mr. Hitchens, you can attest to what it used to look like. This is an unfortunate wrong that we must continue to make right, not just here in Chum, but across the city, because every resident should have access to high-quality 21st century facilities, no matter where they live. And today, we are here at Briscoe Park to continue in ushering in this new era in recreation, one that is equipped with high-quality, state-of-the-art spaces and services that benefit the overall well-being of our residents. Our parks and our basketball courts are very important because they provide our residents with a play spaces to safely congregate while enjoying the city spaces and if they're a jump shooter like me, honing their craft of shooting three-pointers. As you know, I love to hoop, so I can't wait to get over there to shoot the first shot. I know I'll make one before Mark does, but outdoor basketball courts in particular benefit our communities because they help promote fitness through encouraging people to get outside and exercise, and they provide residents with a space to meet new people and make friends, which can help them feel a sense of belonging. I am still very close to my friends that I started playing basketball with when I was a little kid on a basketball court right at the corner of Cold Spring and Pimlico Road that we still play basketball together to this day. So basketball really truly brings people together. It's a great game because it helps you develop critical thinking skills, improving your communication. It fosters social interaction and promotes teamwork, all while making you fit. These are skills that can help you become the best you in life, not just on the basketball court. And I am pleased to announce that the Briscoe basketball court features brand new hoops, asphalt, color coding, and fencing. And I must say that it looks amazing. We are witnessing what happens when city and state leaders work together with the community for outcomes that are in the best interest of their residents. So I am so happy to be here today. I want again to say thank you to Mark and all of my friends and family in Chum for always showing up and working with the city to make the neighborhood a better place. And with that, I am going to turn the microphone over to our chief money giver out of Mama Warbucks, Director Warbucks, our Chief Recovery Officer, Shemaiah Kearney, who will then turn it over to my good friend, Mark Washington. Ma'am?
Good afternoon. Again, my name is Shemaiah Kearney, and I have the privilege of serving as the Chief Recovery Officer for the Mayor's Office of Recovery Programs in Baltimore City. We are the agency that is responsible for administering the $641 million that this city received in American Rescue Plan Act funds, and we are grateful for the opportunity to provide those funds to communities such as this. You heard the mayor talk about 8 athletic courts, 26 playgrounds, and in addition to that, there are also 3 recreation centers that will be funded through the American Rescue Plan Act. That is a total commitment of $61 million in parks and recreation, and the mayor deserves a hand for that. Also, we are, again, just very excited, Councilwoman Monrose, to be here in your community also, and to say to all of you that we are so grateful that you continue to stick with us in the city. We hope that you continue to watch us work. We hope that you continue to feel and see the tangible impacts of American Rescue Plan Act funding in your community. Thank you. Mr. Washington.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Councilwoman Ramos. Really proud and grateful to have the opportunity to serve this district and this neighborhood. I want to thank the neighbors for being patient again. This one was a long one we were waiting for, right? Started with my predecessor, but it's a really great resource for our community. And so I'm just grateful to Mayor Scott and also Director Kearney and everyone here for really making this happen. So I'm looking forward to seeing our young people be able to enjoy this amazing, amazing resource. So thank you so much, everyone. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. First and foremost, I want to thank all the Chum residents here, because what you see here today is a culmination of years of effort, okay? And I want to take the mayor back to 2010, when we were scouting a location for a basketball tribute to John Crowder. I don't know how many of you remember John Crowder, but John was phenomenal. He had an absolutely bright future, but his life was taken way too soon. We wanted to do it at Briscoe Park, but unfortunately, we could not. The park was in such bad shape that it would not allow us to hold that tribute to John. So what we did is we got portable goals. We rolled them out on the court of City College High School, and we had people from the neighborhood come up and just honor one of our young, quite frankly, heroes of the community. This continued with efforts contributing to this turnaround by individuals such as Trina McCullough. She's not here. But Trina McCullough led the fight for that tot lot playground that you see over there. You know, without Miss McCullough's effort and contribution, that tot lot playground would still be just a heap of rusted metal. You know, it goes on to other individuals in the neighborhood, Larry Brown, who is always in my ear about doing something to help this area of the community. And Larry, I really appreciate you. I appreciate you, you know, just sticking around. But it also goes to Vanessa, Mr. Archie. Mr. Archie, who is battling with a terminal illness, still found time when we were here this summer with the kids to come over and lend a hand. So committed to this park was Mr. Archie. The kids, as you know, Vanessa, they surrounded him, and we prayed over Mr. Archie. But that man has given his entire life to making this neighborhood a better place. There are others that I should name, but I can't at this moment. But I would be remiss if I did not mention the contribution of Wallace Butch McGinnis, who used to live right over there on Abbotston Street, right. I mean, Butch and his wife, Miss Sylvia, they were champions for this area, doing the unthinkable, standing up in the face of adversity, saying, hey, we will take this community back. And we did, but we didn't do it alone. It's because of all of you all standing there today that this is happening. So once again, while I thank my friend, my boy, Mayor Brandon Scott and Director Moore I mainly want to just thank you all from Chum, because goodness knows you all did it, and this is a testament of stick-to-itiveness. Thank you all.
Thank you, Mr. Washington. So excited to be here again at this ribbon cutting. I will say it again, I'm Reginald Moore, Director of Baltimore City Rec and Parks. What an amazing day. As Chief Recovery Officer Kearney stated earlier, $61 million. That's a lot of money that we have been moving through projects, and we're so excited where we are. 3 rec centers. I'm going to go a little bit further. 3 rec centers, 3 new swimming pools across the city, 26 playgrounds, 8 new basketball courts, and additionally, the amount of money that we're doing to improve our trails. That is some significant impact. So I am firmly supportive of what Mayor Scott's vision of how we move this forward, how we continue to improve our spaces across our city in an equitable way. But at the same time, none of this is possible without me recognizing the team that I depend on a daily basis to make this a reality. Unfortunately, as other meetings are not here, but I want to at least acknowledge them. Adam Boardman, who's our Chief of Capital, Jenny Morgan played a vital role in making sure that we got this court done. And also I want to thank ATC Corporation for the work that they've done. Additionally, I want to recognize our park maintenance team that made sure not only today, but every day across our city, the work that we do to continue to improve our 267 plus parks. So I see Ron Rudisill, the Deputy Director, Ed Willen, thank you all as well. But all of this additionally is not possible. The mayor has a vision, he has support, but he has to have colleagues that support him. So I want to thank Councilwoman Ramos, Council President Mosby, as well as Senator McCray for this their continued support of our agency. We're grateful for the ARPA funding. As stated, the 8 courts, $61 million. Again, thank you to Director Kearney. Thank you to Josh is here that continues to work with our agency. One thing I want to impress upon all of you is the value of continuing to invest in our outdoor space and invest in our outdoor basketball courts, connected with our mission of improving the health and wellness of Baltimore through quality recreational programming, preserving our parks and natural resources. And as we continue to see essential post-COVID usage of our outdoor spaces, we must continue this commitment. These parks are more than just a piece of land. They're a place where kids can come to dream, families can connect, and we as community and neighbors can find common ground. I truly believe in the power of green space because bringing people together heal our neighborhoods and create opportunities for our future. I am excited for what we're doing today. Thank you again, Mayor Scott, for your continued leadership in the work that we're doing. And thank you to all of my BCRP staff for the work that we do on a daily basis. Director Kearney, if you got a couple more dollars, we always can use them. Just joking. But thank you all. And Mayor Scott, I think we'll open up for questions we may have if anybody have any.
And before we take questions, if you guys didn't notice, the director seems to be a little down. We all have to cheer him up because his Cowboys got beaten on Sunday. So let's just make sure that he feels that we still love him. Me in particular, because I enjoyed my dinner last night. Coco's tastes even better when you don't pay for it. So thank you, director, and thank you to the Cowboys for always cowboying on Sundays. Any questions from our friends in the media before we go over?
Are there going to be any programs surrounding this opening? Like
Well,
lessons or-
I'll leave that to Mr. Washington. I'm sure he'll have a bunch of kids out here all the time, especially in the summertime, so I'll leave that to Mark. Mark?
Yeah, Mayor Scott is right. For those of you all who live in the area, we were here this summer, actually 4th of July week, with about 50 kids from the area. They weren't playing basketball. These kids were cleaning up, removing debris, hauling trash, doing the whole 9 yards. That programming will continue because that spirit of giving back is something that resonates with this neighborhood here and those residents from this area. So we're going to continue with that. Happens every summer. We'll be doing it again this summer. I hope that answers your question.
And I will be remiss. I just realized this. There's an individual that meets with me on a regular basis, and we talk about these events, and he always developing my talking points, and he says I never use them. Kevin, I used most of your talking points today. But Kevin is leaving us. So, Kevin, I wish you the best of luck. This is your last event with us. You will be sorely missed, but I could not close this out without acknowledging you and thanking you for the work that you've done for our agency.
Oh, Mark got something else.
Well, no, look, I want to present something to Mayor Scott and Director Moore. This T-shirt was actually designed by Trina McCullough so many years ago, and I kept these T-shirts to always remember her commitment to the neighborhood, and now is the perfect time to give them to Mayor Scott and Director Moore. And I'm not sure which side, which is which, but you want to show the back of it?
I got it. It's the front.
Briscoe Park. Yes, nice. Woo. Nice.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, we're going over there now.
Yep.
Oh, I'm putting it back in the bag, though. It's raining.
Well, you all take the bag.
No, you need the bag for your groceries.
Who's taking this?
I take that.
So where we going? Okay.
Yeah. Thinking of us?
All right.
You got
So
Mommy Warbucks.
no more questions. Please join us at the basketball court so we can officially open it.